Brothers, we're back down here on the bucket of hairy arseholes, and I will tell you I got the engine going in the end. That video is going to go on my Patreon tonight. It's day 15 of working on this engine now, so I got it going and I've had it running just now, and I'm taking the new oil out that I put in. I ran it for 2 hours, and that's to flush all the water because the engine got swamped with seawater. As you can see, I'm pumping it down there. It's sort of a mixture colour between black and... You don't need much water and oil for it to go like that. Anyway, I've just deleted the video I did this morning, which was called The Black Dog. I meant to share it on Facebook, and I think my bloody glasses. Absolutely hopeless. I'll keep pumping while I'm talking to you guys. So I'll redo the video again. If any of you saw it, sorry, this is a repeat, but it was something valid, something important. So the black dog, another name for depression. Depression is a disease just like cancer or diabetes or any other disease. It's not a just feeling sad. It's a clinical, serious, very serious mental illness. And because on the Broadchick channel we talk about men's mental health, it's really important to address this one. And for me to share something which I just learnt this morning about it from experiencing something. I'm sorry about this noise that's going to be going while I'm talking. There's no way I can really get around that, but I want to work and kill two birds with one stone. So one of the young men that follows the channel, and you're watching this now, bro, and first of all, absolutely no hard feelings at all about you not showing up this morning on any level. This video is not about that. It's just my understanding and learning and more in depth about how debilitating this bloody condition is. What happened? Well, he follows the channel and he wrote to me a while ago saying, mate, I've really got a lot out of the Broadchick channel. It's really helped. I wanted to know if I could contribute in any way. And I said, well, I do have a Patreon, but it's only for people that can actually afford the extra $2 a month. Don't go on that if you're broke. And he said, oh, I don't have a lot of money. And I said, well, keep off that. He said, what about if I help you with the electrics on the boat? And I said, well, do you know anything about electrics? He goes, well, I should do. I'm an auto electrician. I'm just out of work right now. And I thought, fuck, that'd be handy, because the electrics on this are just crap. I said, yes. I was planning on being down here today because I wanted to help my girlfriend. I just bought her a new spinning wheel and getting that fixed, and wanted to help her with that. And so I said, what say we meet at 8 o'clock in the morning down on the shore, and I'll take you out to the boat and we'll have a look at the electrics. And I actually packed some pork for him, some wild pork, because I wanted to give him something. I hate getting something for nothing, so I packed it up there, and I got down there at 8:30, still didn't show up, so I flicked him a text, and I was doing a little bit of stuff on my phone, but I was realising I'm going to run out of day. And by 9 o'clock he hadn't shown, and I'd messaged him twice on Messenger and tried to call him, and no answer on the phone. And I got back home, and I was like, oh, that was a waste of morning, and I was actually quite concerned about him, because it just seemed odd that we'd organised this time to come down and work on the electrics. And finally I got a call after ringing again, and he said, oh man, I'm sorry I didn't show up this morning. And I said, are you okay? He said, oh, I've been pretty dark, man. I'm in a pretty dark place. I just couldn't move this morning. I said, really? And he says, yeah. And I said, well, you know, I'm here to talk about anything, man. If you need to talk about it, if you need help, I can recommend you to a good psych team if you're in a really bad place. What is it so bad that you can't even give me a message to let me know that you're not going to show up? He says, bro, I just couldn't think or do. I was just absolutely paralysed, and I'm just now starting to get moving. And I said, well, don't you worry about not turning up. I said, I'm more concerned about you. So I hung up, and then I thought about it for a while, and since I've actually got someone to go around and see him, and he's a really good bugger too, and he's a guy that's been there, so he knows everything, and he's also connected with the site team if someone's really bad. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's well, actually, I'm not qualified to say. I don't know how bad he is, but I put the question to him, and bro, I'm going to talk openly about this on the channel, and I know you're watching. I just said to him, have you thought about suicide? Have you thought about taking your life? It's something I ask a lot of people in that place, and he said, oh fuck, no mate, no. So that's why I say not that bad, because a lot of men do, but I don't even trust when people say that, because I lost someone last year that told me he'd never do it. So anyway, what I got from this is that I'll take a break from this. What I got from this is just how bad it really is for people, because we all rely on relationships with people around us to do stuff. We all need to have people. We all connect up, and I understand that this bloke was in such a bad place. He couldn't even go to his phone and go, "Hey Clay, I'm not going to be able to make it this morning." But a lot of people don't understand that. I can't imagine doing it myself. No matter how fucked up things are going in my life, I'd always be aware the other person's going out to meet me, and I'd always send them a message. So I guess I'm lucky I haven't been in a place where it's all about me so much I can't think about someone else, because I always think about everybody else. But to be at the point where you're only thinking just about yourself and you're in such a bad state, eventually the friends around you are going to disappear. Eventually, someone's sitting on the horn of their car. Oh, fuck. What the hell is that? Oh, it's somebody that wants to see me, I think. I don't know. He's waving out to me. Well, he could... Is that him again? Is he back down here? I don't think so. Don't know what's going on there. Don't know. It's probably someone telling these guys that their motor's down. They're going to drive forward or something. I don't know. Sorry, I lost my thought. I guess the point being is, if you are that bad, eventually you're going to lose all your friends, because people don't understand that you have no energy for them. People don't realise how sick you are. People don't have any idea at all that you are... They might view you as being selfish when in fact you're just very unwell. They might view you as being unreliable. And you might be actually a very reliable person generally, it's just in the state of mind. And let's face it, our states of mind change from second to second. So people that have this horrible affliction, the black dog, they must eventually cut ties with the people that care about them. People must eventually give up on them, because we all need each other. But when someone continually lets you down, you're going to eventually go, okay, I can't rely on that person. I won't ask them, or I won't invite them, or I won't spend time with them. I'm sure it happens. I am very fortunate I don't have that condition, and I can't imagine what it would be to be that isolated that you have no friends. But I guess that would then contribute to the depression and all the other bad things. I can see how it would cycle, and you would end up being alone because nobody wants to spend time with you, and you would end up in your own miserable world because you've got this illness. Now, I don't have any solution to this problem. I just got some insight to it today, and I realised that this young fellow who I've been trying to help, I can see now why he is alone and why he does have no friends, and why he's living in a hotel, which he got cheap accommodation because of COVID. They couldn't have any like overseas guests and stuff, so they've given him a very reasonable price on a room. But he's isolated, and this really brings clarity to me about how debilitating this condition is. I know this isn't a fun video. I know it's not fun to hear me talk about it, and we could talk about things that are a lot more fun, but I guess we need to all just have a moment's thought to how people get to this dark place, and how the actual condition manifests and makes it worse to the point that they become isolated and totally alone. And you try to reach out to them, and they'll organise to meet you, and they won't even be there, and because they can't, because of the illness. Get what I'm saying? Anyway, it's probably going to flop, this video. I'm probably sounding like I'm talking shit, and I don't know whether I got my message across, but I guess I'm basically just trying to say I understand how bad that must be. Now, if there is somebody that's in your world, if there's a brother that's in your world that you know is clinically depressed, and he's letting you down all the time, you have to understand it's not his intention. He didn't mean to. It's just he cannot think outside of himself. Don't label him as being selfish. Understand that he or she is just so unwell that it's outside of their field, and until they get really well, because they're not well, then nothing's going to move forward with that friendship like it should, really, in a healthy way. I mean, it's just like saying a person that's really, really sick with cancer and who's lost all their weight and muscle and strength. Come on, we're going pig hunting. Oh, I'm sorry, man, I can't. I only weigh 56 kilograms and I'm in a wheelchair pissing blood. No, they come pig hunting. It'll be just the same as expecting that you can't. Your thoughts below, guys, and sorry I deleted the first one. I'm saying the same thing, so you would have seen it twice, but I'm absolutely blind without my glasses these days. Gonna carry on pumping this shit oil and get this job done. Once we got the engine like fully cleaned, I don't know if we're going to get it totally clean, it might take 3 lots of oil. I'm then gonna drive her onto the land, because the engine goes, drop the side legs and repair this fucking big hole in the side of it, which got us in the state in the first place. The first thing is get this engine going. Go steady, and please check on a brother if you know a brother that's suffering the black dog. And if you're suffering the black dog, make sure you get professional help. Professional help. Talk to a professional. You can ring Helpline. There's so many agencies out there. Start to take care of yourself. It just takes that first move, make a decision, and get yourself some professional help, and then you can start to rebuild the relationships with all the people who've given up on you because you haven't been able to think outside of yourself. Yes, that's all today. Go steady, guys. I'll keep pumping. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this oil with water. I guess I could boil it and that would boil the water out and I could use it again. Chainsaw oil. Thoughts on that? See ya.